What is going on, guys? Chris the Bonafide Hustler coming to you live from the inside of my spaceship. Now, this is my second stream because the first one got wiped out. I don't know what happened. So, anyways, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about, put your store on sale or not. That seems to be kind of an interesting question. If your store is not on sale, I think that's a huge missed opportunity. So, the real question is, first, is your store on sale or not? Let me know. If you even have a store that has, 40 items, 50 items. My brother has a store that has, on average, about 40 items, right? His store is on sale all the time. So that's one of those things you have to consider. Even if you have a low amount of items, you should always be wondering, can I spike my sales if I put my store on sale? Now, my previous broadcast that got totally screwed up, I did allude to the fact that the word sale is used all the time. It's one of the most overused marketing terms in America, and there's really nothing you can do about it. But to put stuff on sale with eBay not only helps you make more money and move your items, right? And you can start getting a better ASP and all that kind of stuff, but it also pairs you up with eBay better, right? Because your store is on sale isn't the sole reason why you might be selling more items, right? It's also because once you partner up with eBay and eBay sees hey man, they're going to be running a sale on their items, they want to sell more stuff through us, eBay, we're going to rank them higher. So it's one of those things that you have to consider. It's not just because you're putting your store on sale. It's almost like you're willing to show eBay that, yeah, I want to go forward and partner up with you more because I like doing business on your platform. So a sale is positively correlated to typically more sales and almost always you rising in the algorithm of eBay. Now, that being said, what's up, Brian Huntsman? Good to see you. That being said, if you source crappy items, it doesn't matter if your store's on sale or not. Crappy items don't win on eBay, okay? And that's not the topic of this broadcast, but I don't want someone to be like, well, I put my store on sale and I'm not getting any sales, okay? Behind the scenes, I get hit with messages I'm not selling anything or something's not right. I get hit with a lot of good messages too, hey, your videos have helped me a lot. I'm making money. It's awesome. I found this, found that. Would love to take a ride in the spaceship. I want to go garage sailing with you. I get hit with all those kind of messages as well. But one of the other types of messages I get hit with are more help me kind of messages. Look at my store, overview my store. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'm not getting sales like I want to. So, and there's a question right here. What do you consider crappy? That's a really good question, Ochero Wicked. And a crappy item is an item that really has no market and has no marketability, even due to good keywords the item being put on sale and having 12 pictures to the item. So if you do everything right, 12 pictures on the item, store on sale, you do good keywords, right? And then you do, 1-day handling and 14 or 30-day returns, and you do all the things right, and the item's still not selling. Guess what? It's a crappy item. It just doesn't belong on eBay. It's probably junk, right? And one of those things you can ask, what is a crappy item? Okay, a Sony Walkman versus a Kobe Walkman from freaking, Walgreens, right? One is definitely crappier than the other, and one is mass-produced, complete junk, probably won't work after 2 months. But the other one has an intense following, huge brand, and will probably work, till the end of time. So there are crappy items out there, and just because you might watch a YouTube video that says, oh, pick up all microcassette recorders, blah, 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 it doesn't mean pick up every single brand, right? It means pick up the good brands only. Even within good brands, there are crappy ones in there. So you have to be able to know that, or you have to be able to come to terms with, hey, if my stuff's not selling and I've done everything correct, I might have crappy products, okay? So go back to the drawing board, populate your head with really good marketable stuff, and then go out in the field and go find it. So that leads me to the next point. So if your store is on sale, assuming your store is on sale, and everyone that's watching me right now, your store should be on sale, okay? It's really, really important. If you have that functionality, absolutely capitalize on it. But that being said, how do you structure your sale out there? I'll tell you how I structure mine, but how do you structure yours? And the questions being, Do you do it on your do you do it on your buy it now? Do you do it on fixed price? Are you doing a set amount off? Are you doing percentage off, which I like the best? Like, what are you kind of doing out there? So let me know how your sale is going and how you structured it. The sale that I've been doing has been every 7 days. I've been doing this for about, I don't know, a year and a half. Seems to be like every 7 days I'm adjusting somewhere between 10 and 25% off fixed price listings only, okay? And I don't really have any auction type stuff at all. So I might have like one auction. I don't even think I have any auction. So it is a fixed price percentage off, and that's what I run, 10 to 25%. So 25 if I'm getting like really aggressive, 10 if I just want the algorithms to still play in my favor kind of stuff. Now Debbie Keith here in the feed, but most of the time I'm mine are at 7%. So it just depends. I mean, no matter what kind of percentage you run, you're gonna end up with these really odd looking like sale numbers like, hey, this $79.99 product is 10% off. Now it's, or it's 15% off, and it ends up being this really weird like number in red for the customer to see. And there's really nothing you can do about that, especially if you're trying to do things in bulk. So as much as I would like, a price to be like all my prices to end in 99s and all that kind of stuff, I don't think there's that functionality yet. But here's another question, Ochero Wicked. Do I have it automated? Do I manually set my sale? So I manually do my sale, but I automate kind of like the next one over. So I'll usually do 2 weeks at a time, and that's something that you can do in there. One of the things that I don't like about eBay, and maybe this is a glitch, is that I seem to have to go into my sale to select all fixed price listings once the next sale starts. I don't know how to quite explain it without getting really technical, but it's something that I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person going through it. So essentially, when I put my store on sale, I still have to go back to my sale, and I have to click into it, and I have to check mark that, add all fixed price listings to my sale, even though I've done it before, right? I programmed it before. I still have to do that, and then the next screen will show me, all right, all the listings that are going to be on your sale, and it shows, X number. So it's kind of a weird glitch, and it's never been fixed to the extent of my knowledge. One of the things I'm going to try next month, and it's going to take a little bit more work, and it's going to take a little bit more planning, is to do something a little similar to my friend Nicole State does, okay? And Nicole State does sales like 2-day sales, 1-day sales, like she does like very rapid, like back-to-backs and whatever, and then she supplements it with Instagram. Now I'm not gonna get all crazy with Instagram, but what I will do is do maybe a sale every 3 days and then another sale every 4 days, but it'd be differing amounts, right? So it's almost like when you work out, right? If you work out and you're doing the same workout all the time, then your body just gets really used to it. But if you do a sale that's 10% 3 days, and then it goes to 25% for 4 days, then 15% for the next 3 days and the next week, and then maybe 10% the last 4 days of the second week. I don't know. I'm gonna try something like that, and you can program all that stuff in pretty quickly on eBay. The only problem is, for me, that glitch. I think that glitch is probably affecting everyone, but I still have to manually go in and make sure that everything's checked just right. So that's what I do on my store. All fixed price listings, a set percentage off. I usually do 10 to 25%. And the thing is, anytime that you put your store on sale, anyone that follows your store gets an email, right? It's almost like you have this like really cool email list that eBay helps you build. Basically, they're building it behind the scenes for you. And I am subscribed to my own store's email list, so this is how I know this. But if you put your store on sale, then they get that email. So if you do a sale every 1 week or even a month, your customers are getting that, or your potential customers that are repeat customers are getting that email once every week or once every month. Now, if I want more emails to come out, then it makes sense to do a sale every 3 days, 4 days, something like that. Then more emails get put out. And then it's almost like the people have to go check the email at least once every, if there's 8 emails a month, they might open up one of them. But if there's only one email going out per month because your store's on sale once a month only, the chances of them seeing that email, opening it up, is greatly reduced. So that's my thoughts on eBay sales. By no means is it an expert perspective or anything like that, but I have spoken to an eBay person about a year and a half ago for about an hour and a half, and she basically dissected the algorithm for me, and she was like, look, like this is, you know, what will rank you higher in search and all that kind of stuff. And one of the very first things that she led with was put your store on sale. Like that was so important. So you have to have your store on sale if you want to start rising, you know, being in the algorithm, even if it's 5% or anything like that. It's just one of those things that she suggested to me. So there's a lot of functionality with sales. It's a lot of fun. You can find it under, I mean, they switch this thing up all the time, but it's under Markdown Manager, which is under Promotions, which is on your main screen if you have a store on eBay. So on your main screen, go to whatever, I don't know, you drop down and you hit Promotions, then you look to the left, Markdown Manager, and then from there you can create your sale. It's pretty easy to do. But let me know how your store is doing. Let me know if your store is on sale. What's the highest and most aggressive sale you've ever put on eBay? Let me know that, because I've considered going over 25%. I've done it with my antique booth before. I've gone to 40%, 50%, and yes, you get sales. But I'm also not in a position where I need to liquidate inventory on my eBay store as my antique booth, because my antique booth, I liquidate inventory because like it starts getting really packed up. But with my eBay store, it's like I feel as if my shelving in my garage is good, everything's organized. Like I don't need to reduce inventory yet. So anyways, 50% is what Brenda S said. Shagdong says the best way to purge items is to start all the items at a penny on auction. Wow, like I would never trust that. But anyway, not that I would never trust that advice. I would never trust any of my real items to go anywhere close to their realistic selling price if I did that. So, but thank you for the advice. So, anyways, that's pretty much it. Yeah, and the whole like I don't do many auctions thing. I don't do many auctions either. I don't do any auctions actually. We live in a time of now, right? And auctions have their certain time and place, but it's very few and far between. I really think people want now. They don't want 5 days from now. They don't want 7 days from now. They just want it now. So the last question is, nobody's riding shotgun. No, about to go head to the gym. And what's up, Rakin? About to head up to the gym. We got a little bit of a late start today. I was doing some work earlier. But that is pretty much it. I like this YouTube live functionality. You can just do it wherever. So shout out to Mr. Rakin Profit for really, you know, showing it to me. And anyway, it's a lot of fun. So it's good to see you guys. Take it easy. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.